Welcome back to Helper Dad. Today, we're diving into the world of $LAB, the Lab Terminal token. This crypto coin has some interesting potential use cases, and we're going to explore how you can get your hands on it. We'll walk you through the buying process, using platforms like MEXC Global, BNB through the Binance Smart Chain, and PancakeSwap, giving you a high-level summary of each step along the way. Right, let's dive into understanding $LAB. First off, what exactly is $LAB? It's a token, and we'll be describing exactly what this token is and what it's used for. You can find more information on the project's official website and within its white paper, which will give you a deep dive into the specifics. We'll also be breaking down the tokenomics, which includes its total supply and how the tokens are distributed. Next, we'll discuss why you might consider investing in $LAB. We'll go over the potential benefits as well as the risks involved. We'll also be looking at the project's goals and its roadmap for the future. Finally, we'll touch on the community support and engagement surrounding $LAB. Right, let's dive into the tools and accounts you'll need to get your hands on some $LAB. First, you'll need a Binance account. If you don't already have one, head over to Binance and complete the sign-up process, making sure to go through the KYC or Know Your Customer verification. Once you're set up, you'll need to deposit funds. Binance offers several deposit methods, including fiat currency and other cryptocurrencies. Next, you'll require an MEXC Global account. Similar to Binance, sign up and complete the KYC verification. You will need the MEXC Global account address to withdraw your $LAB to after you purchase it. Finally, you'll also need a Trust Wallet or MetaMask wallet. Set up a new wallet if you haven't already, and this is crucial. Securely store your seed phrase. This phrase is the key to your wallet, so keep it safe. Also, make sure to configure your wallet for the Binance Smart Chain, or BSC, as $LAB operates on this blockchain. Get started. You'll first need to fund your Binance account with BNB. There are a couple of ways to do this. You can either deposit BNB from an external source, such as another wallet or exchange, or you can buy BNB directly using fiat currency, like USD or Euro, right within the Binance platform. Once you have BNB in your Binance account, the next step is to transfer it to a wallet that supports the Binance Smart Chain, such as Trust Wallet or MetaMask. Make sure you select the BSC network during the transfer process. Before sending, double-check and verify the recipient address to ensure accuracy. Finally, confirm the transaction on Binance to initiate the transfer of your BNB to your chosen wallet. Let's get started by depositing BNB to your MEXC Global account. First, you'll need to find your unique BNB deposit address within MEXC Global. Once you've located it, head over to your Trust Wallet or MetaMask, where your BNB is currently stored. Initiate a withdrawal, carefully pasting your MEXC Global BNB deposit address as the recipient. Now, this is crucial. Make absolutely sure that you're using the correct network, which should be BSC or BP20 when transferring BNB to MEXC Global. Finally, take one last look at that deposit address to guarantee it matches perfectly, avoiding any potential loss of funds. Right, let's walk through buying $LAB, the Lab Terminal token, on MEXC Global. First, you'll need to navigate to the trading pair for $LAB, which will either be $LAB paired with USDT or $LAB paired with BNB. Once you're on the correct trading page, you'll place your buy order. You can choose between a market order, which executes immediately at the best available price, or a limit order, where you set a specific price you're willing to buy at. It's important to understand the different order types before placing your trade. Finally, once your order is placed, keep an eye on it to monitor its execution, especially if you've used a limit order. Right, let's walk through withdrawing your lab tokens from MEXC Global and transferring them to either your Trust Wallet or MetaMask. First, you'll need to find your lab withdrawal address directly on the MEXC global platform. Once you've located that, proceed with withdrawing your lab tokens to either your Trust Wallet or MetaMask. It's absolutely crucial that you ensure you're using the correct network during this process, which should be the Binance Smart Chain, or BSC, also known as BP20. And before finalizing the withdrawal, always double-check and triple-check the withdrawal address to avoid any potential loss of funds. Finally, after the transaction is complete, you might need to manually add the lab token to your Trust Wallet or MetaMask in order to actually see your token balance reflected in your wallet. Right, let's explore another method to get your hands on some $LAB using PancakeSwap. First, you'll need to connect either your Trust Wallet or MetaMask directly to the PancakeSwap platform. Make absolutely certain that you're connected to the correct network, which is the Binance Smart Chain, often referred to as BSC or BP20. Once your wallet is connected, you can then swap your BNB for $LAB. Before you confirm the swap, be sure to adjust your slippage tolerance to accommodate for price fluctuations. Finally, confirm the transaction within your connected wallet to finalize the purchase of $LAB. In dealing with cryptocurrencies such as Lab Terminal Token, it's extremely important to keep security in mind at all times. You should always protect your private keys and seed phrases, as these are essentially the keys to your crypto kingdom. Also, be very wary of phishing scams that attempt to trick you into giving up your information. Employ strong, unique passwords for all your accounts and definitely enable two-factor authentication wherever possible for an added layer of protection. Finally, make it a habit to regularly review and update your security settings across all platforms and wallets to stay ahead of potential threats. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Helper Dad. Let's quickly recap the steps we covered to buy $LAB. Remember, cryptocurrency investments are inherently risky, so it's crucial to do your own thorough research before investing any money. Finally, we encourage you to visit the official $LAB website and become an active member of their growing community to stay informed and connected.